You are now entering a doorway that was never meant to be found. A frequency between logic and fear, static and memory, truth and illusion. There is no time here, no map, only stories, each one a transmission from the edge of understanding and the boundary beyond. This is not a channel. This is not a dream. This is Mr. Zone. You're listening to Mr. Zone, where logic ends and shadows begin. Tonight, a man makes a journey, not across distance but time, to a place filled with familiar faces and one shocking absence. Because not every invitation is meant for the living, and not every guest remembers why they came. The suit fits perfectly, the tie slightly loosened for charm. David Keller adjusts the mirror in his rental car as he pulls into the lot of Greystone High. 20 years. 2 decades since the last bell rang, since yearbooks were scribbled with well wishes and empty promises. But tonight everyone made good on them. A reunion, at last. David steps out smiling. He feels good, looks good, beautiful wife, 2 amazing kids, job's better than ever, he's proud, and for the first time in a long time, a little nostalgic. Inside, the gym is wrapped in gold and navy streamers, balloons. A banner reads, "Class of 2005, together again." Laughter echoes like old music. There are name tags, a playlist from their senior year, even a punch bowl, untouched but lovingly staged. David walks in like a favorite song come back on the radio. "David Keller?" a voice says. It's Trish from chemistry. Her hair's shorter now, smile just as bright. "Wow, you look the same," he laughs. "Good genes, I guess." She nods, but there's something hesitant in her eyes, something just behind the smile. David mingles. Old friends, former rivals, teachers who somehow aged into warmth. But something's off. Someone he swears died in college. Matt is alive and clinking a drink with the DJ. Another insists David never made it to prom. "I swear you weren't there," says Angela. "Didn't you miss it because of something?" He frowns. "Number I danced with Lizzie, the prom queen." But Lizzie doesn't recall it. In fact, she says she never saw him that night. The punch is flat. The music skips once, twice. The lighting above flickers like an old memory stuttering to stay lit. He walks to the check-in table for a drink ticket. The volunteer flips through the list. "Name? David Keller." They pause. "You sure you RSVP'd?" A wave of discomfort sets in. David excuses himself from the crowd and wanders the halls. The lockers look smaller, the paint a bit more faded, but the air smells the same. He finds locker 248 his. His initials are still there, DK, carved into the metal like a time capsule. He smiles, then looks up at the glass trophy case. His senior year swim team photo is there, but he's not in it. There's a space where someone should be, but no one's standing there. Back in the gym, he notices a new display, then a now. Each classmate has their senior portrait beside a recent photo. David scans the board. Nothing. No photo, no side-by-side, not even a placeholder. A mirror hangs behind the table. He catches a glimpse of himself. For a split second, he's wearing his old Letterman jacket, the one he thought he lost. He blinks. Gone. The lights dim. A soft hum from the speaker system. Lizzie, the former prom queen, now poised and elegant, steps on stage. She welcomes everyone, thanks them for coming, laughs about how old we've all gotten. A few chuckles roll through the crowd. Then her tone shifts. "But before we go back to our lives," she says, "let's take a moment to remember the one who couldn't be here tonight. The projector hums to life. A black and white photo fills the screen. A yearbook headshot, David's face. Below it reads, "In Memoriam, David R. Keller, 1987 to 2005. The room falls into silence. Some bow their heads, others wipe their eyes. David stares, unmoving. A breeze cuts through the gym, but no one feels it but him. I'm here," he whispers. No one turns. No one hears. No one sees. David walks out into the night. The parking lot is empty. No cars, no sound. Even the crickets are gone. He turns back to look at the school. The lights inside are off. The banner above the entrance reads differently now. Class of 2005, gone but not forgotten, in his hand. A yearbook. He doesn't remember picking it up. Inside, his senior photo is circled. A note written beside it in his own handwriting. "Wish I could go back one last time." The wind rustles a final page, and just before it closes, he hears a voice. Software familiar. "It's okay now, you can let go." David looks up. No one's there, and for the first time all night, he feels weightless. We all dream of going back, to simpler times, familiar faces, to laughter and music in a gym that once felt like the center of the universe. But the past is not a destination, and not all reunions are for the living. Some guests arrive because the invitation was never rescinded, because memory never forgets. This has been Mr. Zone, and for those who return long after the music stops, sometimes they find they were the ones missing all along.